Hello, hello. Looking forward to making this video, and I got food poisoning or something last night, and I feel like crap now. It's skate junk. I finally got the package I was waiting for, and it also fell on the first day of rain back in Ireland. Yay, autumn's here. I have to move away. So this isn't really just going to be an unboxing thing, but I wanted to talk about skate stuff anyway, so it might be worth a watch. Okay, so I got really nice wheels. They're only 20 quid. They're second hand. Donna's delighted. If I ever kind of get money, go back and give you a man more, because they're the Spitfire 99 tablets, and I think they were 54, and now they're probably like 48. So I've lost 3 mils. It's 3 on each side, and as you can see, they're like Swiss vegan cheese. I'm going to tell you the truth about Spitfire wheels. They're absolutely awesome, and that's what happened. Is I just loved them too long, overloved them, and now what's happened is an interesting physics. These are like 53s, and like they're freaking. Lizzie Armado is like hanging out with Lewis. There's a difference there. He has 3 mils on each side, so I lost about 6 mils in total. Lizzie Armado bumped into Chris Roberts at X Games, and she's like, "Look how big my wheels are compared to yours." And Chris doesn't mind, you know, having a joke at his own expense, but I just thought it was so funny. I was like, "Look how tiny your wheels are." So anyway, sorry, Chris. So what I've noticed what happened was when they get down to about 48 mils, it doesn't actually. It's a hard thing to explain. It's physics. So the wheel can't actually spin fast enough to carry my weight and momentum, and I don't even weigh much, or my velocity. So it's gotten down to this point, 48s, skating on rough Irish terrains all the time, and they actually don't go. So when I push really hard, it goes really hard for a second, but then I noticed it's getting slower, and small wheels do go slower. So these are going to be good for the skate park, yes, the skate park experience whenever I get there. And because they kind of go slow, and you don't do a lot of pushing really in the skate park too much. So you want to have a nice low, highest speed. Even hill bombing has just gotten boring because I'm just reached this maximum speed really quickly, and it's just really lame going down. It's not exactly bombing the hill, it's just gently cruising down, because again, they can't actually physically turn fast enough for the speed that I'm pushing or moving at. So because of that, there's this weird super tension that the wheels are going to hit when I'm trying to push them beyond their physical capacity. Again, it's kind of physicsy, and that's why this super tension is making them explode and unravel, and anything I hit, especially when I'm kicking. See the chunk there, even trying to glue it all back together because I love them so much. Yeah, so that's what happens when they get down to 48s or something like this, or lower than the actual required. So these are 53s, and it seems that ideally wheels are kind of around 53 to keep you going. So if you get, I'm going to get into this now. So these again deteriorate, and they're so beautiful that you don't want them to deteriorate, but you're going to have to let things go in life, I suppose. So I thought I was being really clever. These are Bronson G3s, and these are Spitfire tablets. So they're pretty nice stuff, isn't it? It's nice skate junk. I thought then I'd get ahead of the game, and I was thinking like pro skaters probably buy really cheap stuff because they break it all the fucking time. So I don't want to say these are cheap, but these are very affordable priced compared to these, like 2 or 3 times the same price. So I was thinking to myself, they look good, they look grand, there's nothing on them. What I've really learned though is that, yeah, when it gets to 100 germs, I didn't want to show the label because I'm not exactly putting them down, but I noticed like how good the skateboard is really reflects how happy I am. It's a weird little thing. If the skateboard's not well, I'm not happy. So when the skateboard's really well, I'm really happy. And I thought I'd buy really cheap and durable stuff. These are the KDF 8 balls that I put in. I already unboxed these, remember, I was all excited. And I noticed these have a metal casing as well, so they probably are really durable compared to like bearings that have plastic cases. So if I don't slam or drop, I kind of, I don't really fly, I get off the ground much at all. I do a little whippy thing that I whip around, and I got a mean shine at ollie, and fake it shine at ollie. But so yeah, if you're landing on your bearings and you're doing big drops, you're going to crush them and break them pretty. So these were really cheap, affordable. Let's say cheap. So these were really affordable and really tough. And it was the same thing with these because they're 100 dirham. So 100 dirhams don't wear down. But then you're kind of making these sacrifices between things that are too plasticky and slippy and never deteriorate, next to things that are beautiful and grippy and Spitfire and sadly deteriorate. Spitfire do 101 version of wheel. Spitfire obviously do loads. And they are 101, I think, and they're also 53s. Oh, there's loads of different types. So you can, but then I looked at the picture online and I just saw that kind of whiteness about it, and I was just like, oh, it's just not that same chalky, lovey. So it's a weird compromise then between having something that lasts forever, it's grand, but then something that's absolutely awesome and might deteriorate because they do have plastic cases on the G3s as well. So, and I love them. They're just the way, like I just love these so much. So when I put these on for a while, it just wasn't the same. And I was like, what's the point of having like the Batmobile when I'm just going to drive around the Fiat Punto kind of thing? Oh no, I said not to say anything about these products, but then they're tough and affordable. So I thought that's what pros did, to get the tough and affordable stuff rather than being sucker and buying all the really expensive stuff all the time. But what's the point in like trying to save petrol or something by driving the Fiat Punto just because you don't want to drive around the Batmobile and waste money? So it just wasn't working. I'm going to put these on something else or something. I don't know, something else. There's a few little things working on. I used to build a lot of bikes, and it's handy when you're building bikes because there's bikes everywhere, ditches all over the place. You don't really find skateboards in ditches all the time to scrap and salvage. So this was the original thesis. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. This was the synthesis then, or the antithesis. Cheap and affordable and durable and immortal, technically. Because I didn't even notice they're metal. I actually thought they were different. I thought they were wheels. I was like, are they wheels instead of balls? And then I just looked and I was like, oh, they have a solid metal casing all around them. See the solid metal casing? So I don't know if that's going to be good for keeping in dirt or anything like that or other things. There's probably always pluses and minuses. Unless I'm saying that any plus kind of has another minus to ups and downs. So, yeah, that's the thesis, antithesis, and now the synthesis is... Put this in my mouth. Oh yeah, just send me a sticker. Another sticker. Maybe in handers there. And the synthesis of the situation is... Come on! Do what makes you happy. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. They're the conical fulls. Oh, actually, I'm only looking at them through I haven't even seen them myself yet. Yeah, a bit narrow. That's okay because these got worn down loads because I pivoty crap that I'm practicing and newbie freestyle wears them down. So these might be a bit nice and easier to pivot on because there's less surface space. Oh yeah. B-E-A, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Spitfires and Bronsons. Do what makes you happy in life. I got a sticker. So yeah, they will surely inside the rods look cool because I burnt out the caps on the Bronson. And I liked caps on the bearings, I never was one, but then I did actually notice there was a lot of difference. Kind of Andy Anderson said that. It's like when you open up your window, but then you open up the back window in the car as well. Like the air just goes in and the air goes out the other way. So it doesn't actually hold dirt in. And for some weird reason, I've noticed when they get a bit chalky and chunky and dirty, they actually roll beautifully. I don't know what. I was like emphatic about cleaning them and keeping them well oiled, but when they just had that nice bit of dirt, it's practically silent. They did work really nice, so I stopped cleaning them so much. And especially because I said in the other video, Spitfires like water and they don't like dehydrating lubricants and stuff. So, see ya, bro. I know I see that. They don't like dehydrating lubricants like these things that you use to clean, and oils and greases and stuff. I'm not sure about oils, but those sprays that dehydrate. Like you never really use WD-40 on your skateboard if you're just cleaning the bearing maybe, but you need something oily because it'll just dehydrate and then the dirt dehydrates and then the dirt's all clumpy if it didn't get it. PTS spray is good as well, but then again that also removes moisture entirely. So I think what happened with these is that when I oiled them, and you get these lovely splats all over them when you're rolling around, and there's this nice tiny amount of grease just in the front of the edges. But at the same time, that's probably where all these explosions on the edges came from, was where the grease was, and it was hidden again at that unreachable speed that I was pushing that. So every time it was really painful. I actually started getting ankle cramps and then thigh cramps and something other cramps because I was pushing and pushing so hard, and it just wasn't going. It was just and slow and slow. So yeah, it'll be good for it'd be good for the park skating. But yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I haven't even seen these either. Oh, they're beautiful. They're really big or something. They look really big. Oh yeah. They were a bit on sale. Just weren't on sale and they're really pricey stuff. I have to go busking out to pay my mum back for this nice contribution. But yeah. So these are 99s, like I said, they will wear down. But you know, sure about the sides. Yeah, you know, that's weird. I always said if the decal is on the outside, that's the way the skate wheel was designed. And people put them on the inside because they just like them like showing off colours or something like that. And I was like, well, that's just silly then because the shape was designed to be the other way around, and you're skating with the. There's no grip on those, that's right. And you're skating with the. These are going to be so fast. Look at me pushing these around. He's going to be flying with 54, are they? Yeah, I think they're 54s. And the 101s versions of these that'll never wear away at all. Well, you know, are 53s as well as these are 54s because they know they're going to roll away. Let's say 52. Keep them lit. Skate them, pass them on. Are they 52? They got me the wrong. I fucking. I did say that to them. Please make sure they're 54s. And I'll send them back. Good thing I didn't rip them out. Yeah, no. There's no point having 52s. They were even again so big. Oh no, there was, yeah. Darn it. Yeah, I have to go back. I asked them to check that. Maybe I did that myself. Maybe it was my own mistake. Anyway, because they're designed to wear away, but so they're a little bit bigger. Or they can be a little bit bigger. Didn't know you could get different ones. 58 to 54. I only got to 58. That's what Lizzie must be riding. Look how big my wheels are compared to yours. One day I might skate like a girl. So yeah, that's just a weird thing on wheels that get too small. That they'll start to explode and unravel under the tension and pressure of trying to keep the speed that they can't physically speed. Unless, again, they're going to be good for in the park skating, where you want a kind of low speeds and or controllable speed anyway. The max speed is lower, so you're easily to control. And yeah, I like bombing down hills really fast. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Yeah, do what makes you happy, kids. Or yeah, no, don't feel bad about driving the Batmobile. Yeah. All right, peace out, everybody. Cheers.